the homie Ricardo from Broken Cuffs sent your boy a care package. So we're going to open it up and we're going to check out this record. Look at it. I'll listen to it. Obviously, I'm not going to do the whole listening to it on the video thing. That would just take entirely too much time. But we're going to check this thing out together and check out the overall look of the record. And then I will tell you guys how it sounds. Also, shout out to Ricardo. Shout out to Broken Cuffs. Thank you for sending me some stuff. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, he sent me a LA Punk Invasion flyer. I'm so excited to have that because I'm going to that show and I want to put this on my door at the shop. Oh, yes, dude. Yo, shout out for that, bro. That's cool. Man, I cannot wait for this show. Mess. Oh, I want to see them so bad. Crux, the Skeptics. Oh my goodness, dude. No Time. I love that band. Beton Arme. Broken Cuffs are playing. That's awesome. Palmdale, huh? This is gonna be rad. Thursday, March 13th, 2005. Oh shit. What if I just go to this show? This looks way better. That whole thing is going to be so insane. Okay, what is this? Thursday. My birthday's on the 10th. So, y'all let me know what you think. Should I try to go out to that a little early? Look at this. Oh, dude, I love stickers, man. So if anybody sends me stuff, send me with some stickers, man. My daughter, we decorated her bathroom like a punk rock club bathroom. Also, if you want me to review your band's music, if it's on physical media, you just have to send me the music. If it's digital and only digital, I'm very skeptical of that. But you can hit me up and we'll talk. Ooh, cool, a guitar pick. I like this like matte finish to the, like whenever I was doing the bullshit detector stuff, I said I don't really want it to be all high gloss, and they told me they wouldn't make it high gloss. We'll see. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm trying to get this in a little bit better light. Oh yeah, this is a nice like flat matte finish. I enjoy that. Little 3-piece here. I imagine that guy is probably Ricardo. No, I'm playing. I don't actually know. If I had to guess, it would definitely be one of these two gentlemen. But I could be very wrong. This could be Ricardo. It's incredibly sus of me to point at these two guys and assume that they're the only two that could be called Ricardo. Hell, for all you know, my name's Ricardo. It's not actually Randall. So my apologies for being a dumbass. I like the virus shirt. That's nice. I love this packaging, dude. Simple photograph, black and white. Dude, I dig it, bro. All right, let's see. I bet it's a black record. Because based on everything... Oh, it's a white record. Oh, snap. Okay, my bad. I'm over here talking shit. All right. Oh, dude, came with a lyric sheet, so we'll be diving into this here in a little bit. Yeah, dude. Image photos on one side, lyrics on the other. I really, really like that. Use all the space that you've got. Don't make one blank, and don't make one with just your logo. Use it for some images, man. Put some pictures of you and your friends in some shows. You're paying for it. You may as well use the space, right? Let's go. I like white vinyl, and I like that it's in a black sleeve, too. All right, man. Presentation gets A+ from me. A+, dude. Yeah. Super simple, straight to the point. But it was very obviously intentional black and white, not due to like... oh, we're going to try to skimp on some things and save some money. No. They very much, because the white vinyl is not as cheap as black. So I know this was very much their intention at this point. So now I got to listen to this and tell you what I think about it all. And I'll do that. Excuse me. I'll do that facing the camera. So yeah, man, I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to put this on the record player real quick, but before I do that, I wanted to just take a second and say I appreciate the polylined record sleeve. Again, that's an additional cost they had to put into this, so if they're charging, $20 or $25 for these records, they put enough money into this to where that's a good price, man. I can tell you that just from the little bit of experience that I've got doing vinyl now. But let's see how this thing sounds, man. You should always clean your records, even if they're brand new. There's little bits of particles and nonsense in there. And it's not going to get it perfectly clean because I'm not using any kind of liquid, but I like to make sure my records are as good a shape as I can possibly have them in. So I've listened to the record a couple of times, and I wrote some notes down on my other phone, and I will be reading these off, and then I have a couple of things that I'll just say off the top of my head. But yeah, this record was pretty good. I enjoyed it. So Broken Cuff's self-titled album, 12 songs, 28 minutes in length. It came out on October 1st, 2021. Oddly enough, that is my little dude's first birthday. He was 1 year old at that point. Super catchy, super fast street punk music. Very legible vocals, which I actually like quite a bit. It reminds me of something, but I can't figure out what that something is. We'll get back to that later. Only complaint through the first few tracks is the lyrics about COVID on track 2, obviously called Quarantine, the song title. It's a good song. It's just very outdated at this point, and I'm just so exhausted hearing just anything related to that topic. I'm just kind of tired of hearing, but I don't know, when it was happening, you couldn't really say that, you know what I'm saying? This came out in the end of 21, so we were like knee deep in the middle of that stuff. So uh, it's kind of a complaint, but one that I wouldn't take too seriously, you know what I'm saying? So I like the production on this album. It's clear, but it's not overproduced. That's a big plus, man. It's like I can hear everything. It sounds good, but it doesn't sound polished, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound like, well, it doesn't sound like a pop punk album. And by pop punk album, I mean like a what the normies would consider pop punk, something like Neck Deep, Blink 182, stuff like that. You know, not the Descendants. Guitar tone is solid. Vocals are good. I can understand what's being said. I say that a few times in this. I really think that's important. Lots of catchy hooks in this record. Murphy's Law is a super good song. Yes, that is a very, very good song. I mean, honestly though, like nothing on here was bad, like at all. Like not even a little bit of eh. So like I had to nitpick to find a lyrical topic that I wasn't super stoked about. So good record, you know what I'm saying? I heard a little Rancid in the melody of Uniform as well, and you guys know I love Rancid, so anything that sounds something like I could pull from that, I'm gonna enjoy. Side A ends with an absolute banger. The song's called Traitor. It's a very personal song based on the lyrics, at least I assume so. The guitar riff is absolutely awesome on that track. Flip it over. I put on here before I put side B stuff. Okay, before we even get there. Solid drummer. I like that this is a three-piece, very old school punk rock simplicity in that. Man, I don't know why. I like that it's just three dudes jamming out, bro. It's just something I really appreciate about punk rock music. Side B starts off with the very anthemic Cerveza. Obviously, it's an Italian themed song about cheese, so, you know, I like that when you go back into your heritage, you know what I'm saying? Good stuff. But no, it's very good to have some Spanish speaking punk rock. I live in Houston my whole life. I can understand a little bit of Spanish more than I can speak it, but I can have a conversation with somebody that speaks Spanish. It's nice. I would love to speak more of it. I need to put some effort into that actually. You know, I love representation in punk rock. Everybody should feel like they can be represented in this genre of music. As far as I'm concerned, we got a lot of good French stuff, a lot of good stuff from Spain. Italian punk is pretty big. Mexican stuff. That band Mess is straight up from Mexico. So good, bro. I get to see them in March. I'm very, very excited. I hope they don't fall off that bill for some crazy reason. Uh, so with my, you know, struggle with addiction, there's a song called Dr. Pill on here. That's a jammy jam as far as I'm concerned. That song is very good. I totally, totally love that track. It might be my favorite song on the whole record just because of the topic on it. I think the pharmaceutical industry is just a gnarly, gnarly thing, and I wish people could get away from some of the stuff. You know, I don't even take Advil and Tylenol unless I absolutely have to these days. I mean, I have to have like a splitting headache. I don't do headaches very well. I mean, if I have like a sore knee or something like that, my back hurts, I don't typically take that stuff. I have to have a really bad headache where it's, you know, debilitating before I'll take any kind of medicine these days. But okay, so like by the time the last track rolled around, I thought I had figured it out. I was like, oh man, it's not his voice that sounds familiar, it's his delivery. And I thought, man, it reminds me of Voodoo Glow Skulls. And I stand behind that. It does remind me of the Voodoo Glow Skulls a little bit. But then I was on a live stream I don't know, a day or two ago, and I was listening to some more of this again because I really like to kind of bury myself in this, right? And it just clicked. I was like, dude, it reminds me of that hardcore band Death Threat. Specifically, what did I write down? Yeah, specifically God and Government era Death Threat. Dude, go listen to this and then go listen to God and Government era Death Threat. The songs don't sound the same, but the vocal delivery is like, they could be twins, man. It's weird. But I really enjoyed this album. It's short, it's sweet, to the point. Objectively, I'm going to probably give it like an 8, maybe an 8 out of 10, because it doesn't bring anything new to the table, which is okay. It brings something that we know and love to the table. And they did it really well, so it deserves a high score, right? An 8 out of 10 is a very high score. I think that if it had a little bit more guitar work and a little more like chanty gang vocals, it probably would be like an objective 9 or so. But subjectively, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10 because I personally really like this record a lot. And so I can see, like, if you gave this album to, let's say, 50 people that listen to punk music, I think it would probably average out at like an 8. That's why I said that. But you would have those people that said it was like a 9.5 or a 10. And I'm one of those people. I think it's a 9.5. I think if it had a little more guitar work and gang vocals in there, I would also probably call it a perfect record. I think it's perfect in length. The presentation is great. I really liked it. They sent I like the quality of the record itself. I like the white vinyl, and I know that was a special pressing. I wish I had my notes up, the email he sent me, but I know it was a special edition, so I appreciate that. I like the matte cardboard sleeve. I don't like the glossy cardboard sleeves. I hate them. I like that it came in a black poly-lined inner sleeve. Like they did pay enough attention to the presentation of the record to really impress me, because I do this now, and so I have a little more what's the word? Like I don't hold any kind of like special anything. I just enjoy it. So I really like when I get a record and it looks nice and I can see that there are lyric sheets in there. There was time taken to put it together. So yeah, I mean, all around 9.5 out of 10 for me. This record was fantastic. I'm going to link it in the description on Spotify and Bandcamp if it's available. So check it out. Support these guys. If you see them playing in your town, go check them out, man. They're fun to watch on the computer screen. I've seen a couple of their videos, and I imagine their live shows are probably pretty fun. So go check out Broken Cuffs if you get a chance to, man. They were a good band. They sent me that record too, so thank you for that. You don't got to do that. I will say this. If you want to get your music reviewed on the channel, send me physical media. I'll check it out. And it may take me a little bit because I got a lot of stuff going on, but I will review it. And just be aware though, because if I don't like it, I will say so. I'm not saying like send me a record and I'll give you a good review. I don't really do that. I'm not, I'll be respectful, but I'll give it an appropriate grade. So that probably just prevented a bunch of people from sending me records. So oh, it is what it is, man. Yeah, I really appreciate it though, man. I appreciate that people take it seriously and send me stuff. I think that's amazing. So I do take the responsibility of doing this seriously as well. I want to be, I don't know, man. I'm not a panderer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand people that are like, I don't know. I feel like that's selling out. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's that. I got to get ready for lunch. Go take my kids out and get something to eat. So, yeah, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Check out Broken Cuffs. All right? Till next time. See you.